As I look in the rearview mirror, not that rearview mirror, I'm looking at time a year ago. Let's look back a year ago. So a year ago I bought this car, Chevy Bolt, and it's funny how things work out. I had wanted to go with a little bit better quality, longer range electric car after owning my Nissan Leaf for a year, actually 2 years. I decided I really kind of wanted something with longer range, even though the Leaf was an excellent car. It didn't cost me a nickel in repairs, and I really have nothing negative to say except the range was not good. It had a practical range of about 60 miles, which was fine for chasing around town, but it really was kind of an impractical vehicle for long range, but we had other cars, so it didn't matter. So getting back to this, I had decided I should get something with a little better range and maybe a little bit newer. And I briefly looked at Tesla because, Tesla was the big name, but they were also twice as expensive as this car. I paid $17,000 for this car, and it's a 2020, so it was only 2 years old, and the Teslas were running more in the $24,000 to $28,000 range. So I discounted them kind of quickly and went with this car. And after spending 5 or 6 months of going through all the reviews and all the YouTube commentary on this car, there were like zero negatives. The negatives that people brought up were very minor, like the size of the ashtray or some weird thing like that. So I bought this, and I immediately fell in love with it, and decided to get another electric vehicle and get rid of our Kia Sorento, which had a recall because they tended to catch on fire. So thought I'd get rid of that combustible car, and so we traded that in on the Nero, and I ended up paying $4,000 for that car, and that was also a 2020, and that's been an excellent car. It's as much as I love this car, that one is slightly better. It's got a lot of, I did a review on it, and compare wise, I'd say it was a better car than this, even though this is an ideal car. But now looking at what's happening in the world with the Tesla brand, my God, I don't think I could, if I owned a Tesla right now, I think I wouldn't be able to get rid of it. And now I see insurance companies are declining coverage on a lot of the Tesla vehicles, especially the Cybertruck, because not only from the vandalism and all that stuff, but the pieces are falling off of the stupid things. I mean, you couldn't have more stuff go wrong. So it's funny how fate works. Just the way the things fell together, I ended up buying this Chevy Bolt rather than buying a Tesla. And looking back right now, what a wonderful deal. I'm so glad that I didn't fall into buying a Tesla, because right now I'd be stuck. I'd be afraid to drive it anywhere. I wouldn't be able to trade it in because it wouldn't be worth anything. And I don't really know if my insurance would continue covering me, because it'd be such a high-risk vehicle to own. I'm sure my rates would be astronomical. I don't know what's happening with the rates and that type of thing with the Teslas right now. And there's a lot of right away you get into the politics where it's the evil left doing this. Well, it's not, because it's also France and Germany and European countries are demolishing Teslas and vandalizing them and dealerships and that kind of thing. It's not just the U.S. This is a global situation. You know, so you can't be pointing your fingers at one political group and saying, you know, it's your fault. You know, especially after the other side decided it was perfectly fine to demolish the Capitol and all the criminal things they did. So, you know, what comes around is all around, I guess. But anyway, it is funny how fate works. You know, like I said, if I would have bought a Tesla, I would be screwed right now. And here I have this excellent car, and I don't have to worry about vandalism. I don't have to worry about any of the things that are going on. So I guess it's a good day, isn't it?